Let's get to Big Al.
What?
And his story. Well, we have two Big Al moments here. The story in the concierge lounge at the hotel.
The executive lounge, which almost got us kicked out.
Yeah.
But not because of the story. It was just because of the laughter that erupted after
the loudness.
said story.
Yeah.
See, we forget we're not in America. When you go into a bar or an executive lounge or something like that, you can be loud and you can be raucous. But this is an executive lounge, and people are actually there doing executive things, apparently.
And this was
what a difference when I was in there yesterday. Okay, I was in there last night. There was nobody in there. Same time of day, and there's one guy, about 60 years old, Skyping, and he's on the phone, and he's like,
"Well, actually, the intellectual property laws would not apply to that software because it predated the original release of our software." So,
wow,
and I'm like,
that's
wow,
big business.
what a different room this is.
Yeah. Like when JC Skypes, Kenzie's like, yeah, what you wearing?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Show me a little boob.
I'm watching my son.
We're hanging out with people, and sometimes you get in conversations. Well, what do you do?
Yeah.
I sell Boeing 737s.
Yeah.
What do you do? I'm in mergers and acquisitions. What do you do? We're in radio.
Yeah,
we do
The best part of this story, though, before Al tells it, is that there was a group of 4 guys sitting next to us that we had just met. You know, Al's the friendly one. He's the connector. So he's talking their ear off. And then Kelly starts talking to one of the gentlemen. And Al has already prepped our group saying that he has the most embarrassing, funniest Kelly Raspberry story of all time. He's teasing it, building it up.
He's an over teaser, though.
And I got Kelly, I'm not telling it until you have 2 drinks.
And I have 2 drinks.
And I have 2
need 2
drinks.
drinks.
Well, she must have drank your 2, because when I came down, man.
But I told her I needed to have 2 drinks to have the courage to tell her this story, because this is something that I've been holding on to for like a week or 10 days. So we're in the lounge, and like Jenna said, I tried to prep the other guys. There's no way to tell this story without them listening.
Yeah, except Kelly brought them into the conversation.
That was
I didn't know what it was going to
I'm
be.
sitting there thinking, I know this is going to be embarrassing,
It's a
and
great
Kelly's
thing about
going to
Kelly.
regret saying.
If it's body oriented, Kelly is not embarrassed, and
No,
that's
I
what's
said,
great.
hey, y'all want to hear a really great story about me? Come on.
Yeah. So I walk in at the aftermath of this because I didn't know where you guys were, and I just woke up from a nap, and so I come down, and the room is still abuzz.
Yeah.
With they can't believe that Al told the story. So is this something you could tell on the radio? Really?
Sure, I can. I told the guys, I said, listen, we're a radio show, and sometimes people come and watch our radio show, and we go down and sit next to them outside.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not gonna feel bad.
I don't think so.
I hate when half the group knows what's going on, and I don't either. I'm scared for her.
So I'm sitting on the bench like this. The bench everybody sits on, and some of the people that are watching the show are sitting on this bench. And Kelly's pretty much standing where she's sitting now. And she had on this pair of jeans that I've never seen her wear before.
Oh.
Kelly was standing right in front of me. the most awesome Camel time.
All right. If you didn't hear it, let's combine the words of the animal with 2 humps, followed by what we all have 5 of on each foot.
Yeah.
And that's what Kelly was rocking that morning, apparently.
An awesome one, apparently.
When
yeah.
your pants on the woman are pulled up a little too high and tight.
You might as well be naked.
Well, Britain's big on biscuits, so I don't know. I mean,
And Kelly turned a shade of red. She had no idea what I was. Obviously, she didn't know where I was going with the story, and it had held on. I've been holding on to it for like a week, and I didn't know. I didn't have the heart to tell her.
Yeah.
No,
At the time. You mean.
You know her after 15 years. When you're sitting there, she's taking photos with fans that have come to watch the show. You could have given her a heads up.
I couldn't do it. So
the male equivalent would be like the zippers down and
and you
stuff.
see something.
You see stuff.
It's tough for us guys to tell you girls when that's happening.
Or the bathing suit and something's hanging out of the bathing suit.
Right. Yeah.
It was like that. But she's wearing jeans that are way, way too tight in that area.
Yeah.
Well, I put on some weight. Let's just be honest.
So-
I need to go buy some new britches.
So
New what?
Well,
Britches.
Britches. Where does one buy britches?
Everybody knows what britches are.
All right.
So we got a little bit more here.
Is anybody else laughing or just Al?
All of
I can't hear him.
Everybody.
She wasn't moving. Like for 10 minutes, she was like, so, what are y'all doing?
Why didn't you tell her? We tell each other these things. You say toe.
Toe?
Yeah.
You just yell toe?
Yeah, like toe.
You guys will do that to me. You're like hanger, left hanger.
Yeah.
Toe on the
Yeah.
tape. Is
That
it on the
means on the
tape?
nostril.
The worst part is it on the tape about
About how?
this story came up here?
From the night before.
Okay.
Well, let's do that live. We don't need to.
Well, what happened was JC and and Robert were walking down the street, and a hot girl walked by, and so I turned around like, wow, she's hot, and so JC out of the blue just said, "Did you see that awesome toe that Kelly was rocking the other day?"
So they both had noticed,
and I said,
"Wow,
and
you saw it too." And so we just went.
And then Sonny was like, "Yeah, me too."
That was not okay.
Because we had never discussed between the two
not
of us.
okay.
So embarrassed.
And so JC, did you see that last week? And I'm like, dude, we're brothers because I saw it too.
That's why I decided to tell me.